Hey everybody, it's another episode of the Operator's Guide from VR Ops. I had meant to do a show on War Dust today, but it just didn't work out. So I have my buddy Critical Strike here, and we're going to talk about some new VR games that are be coming out this November. Hold on, my camera's having problems. Say hi, Critical.
Hello.
So we got a few new games coming out this November. You know, we normally here we cover shooter games, but you know, there's a new lightsaber game. What's that game called? For some reason I can't remember what Vader Immortal Episode 3. That's gonna be a good one. But we're here to talk about games like Stormlands and Boneworks and what's that other game from Respawn? You can't remember either?
Are you talking the VR
You
one?
mean
or the
Medal of Honor? We're here to talk about VR games. not VR games. Screw all that. Who wants to play on a pancake screen? I mean, really. Fuck pancake screens. You heard it right here at VR Ops. Like, screw pancake. We got a 3D right here.
But mine's curved.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's on a newer stuff. I'm on Rift S. So, have you seen the trailer for the new Medal of Honor game?
Me? Yes.
Who
I will.
else? They're going to be featuring awesome stuff with, you know, you can, in most of the games, you have to, like, when you're holding a grenade in your hand and you have to, like, you're shooting with the other or something, you can't do nothing with a grenade in your hand. But in this game, you can take the grenade and tink and just throw it, you pull it out with your teeth and it's great. It really is. I kind of hope that they add a feature slide, and surely there'll be multiplayer for this new Medal of Honor game. But so far, everything I've heard about it is pretty good. Stormlands comes out here on the 14th, I think, or just a couple days here this November, and I'm sure most of us, probably all of us, will be just playing that game nonstop. I'm just 100% certain in this AAA game it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot to do. Critical, are you getting Stormlands?
I actually have not heard of it.
No
Believe it or
way.
not. Believe it or not.
No. Nah, Stormlands is going to be the best VR game this year. It's going to be better than Asgard's Wrath. I mean, Asgard's Wrath is marketed as a AAA game, but it's missing a few things. Some of the what do you call them, puzzles, I guess, in VR just they're really tedious, kind of aggravating. It kind of sucked. I enjoyed the game. The gameplay was alright. The lack of movement was a little bit but we're not here to talk about not shooter games either, so enough of that. Hopefully Zero Caliber will be getting a multiplayer soon. It's going to be pretty awesome, I'm sure, but I'm sure nothing is going to stop what Respawn has coming with this new Medal of Honor game. I don't think anybody's going to keep up with them. So, Mr. Caveman over at Contractors VR, I sure hope you have something cooking. You know, I warned you a while back these guys are coming with some cool stuff, and they're coming with the cool stuff. I mean, sure, the game looks a little bit cartoony, I guess. It kind of lacks some of this little bit of polishing, but it's a VR game. So, from my understanding, and I've played a shit ton of shooters, it doesn't need to look great. You know, previously when I play on console or PC, I want my games to look as realistic as possible. And if it didn't look like that, I probably wouldn't play it. But here, it's just a different story. VR is just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something amazing.
Whoa, bro.
This guy. But yeah, there's just so much new stuff coming. The Woozer straps are going to be coming out here this December if you got your early bird special. So VR will be taking another step in haptics that'll be nice, and consumer affordable sound system, you know, straps onto your chest, and everything I've heard about it is great. I mean, just excellent reviews and give you that much of a more, say, if you got an enemy sneaking up, you might be able to feel their footsteps a little bit more instead of hearing them. It give you a little bit of an edge. And as a reminder, I don't know if I meant to say this in some of my previous videos, but it is important if you're going to play VR shooters that you have some Turtle Beaches or some kind of Beats, or you need something with good headphones, you know, Corsair, whatever. You gotta have headphones or you can hear the enemy coming, because you can probably bet that they have headphones and they hear you coming. So go out there and get you some good headphones and you'll probably see your skill level increase quickly. I'm gonna pause it again so I can think about some more stuff to say.
I was gonna say, unless the Index headphones are pretty good, the stock headphones are like really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You talking? There's the big round ones that kind of hang off the top there.
They're not big round ones. They're actually fairly small, and they actually hover off of your ear.
Oh, I thought they looked a little bit bigger in the pictures. How good can you? Do you hear everything around you with those on?
Yes, but it's also better quality than a lot of other headphones that I've used.
I see. Well, when I originally got my Rift CV1, I know this isn't a very good comparison, but yeah, they weren't very good sound. It was alright. And there's so many people complaining about the Rift S's sound, and it just sounds like when you put the Rift S on, it's crazy. It's like, I mean, you can hear everything around you, which, you know, I kind of like to have good headphones so I can get immersed in the game. But I use my Rift S headphones when I work on stuff in VR, like when I build rooms like this or whatever. I like to have my Power Beats on and listen to music, which is nice because then I don't have to have headphones on my head. You know,
music just mwah with these headphones.
You heard it from him. Go buy the Valve Index. I would, but
if you have the money.
Yeah. I don't have the money for that, at least not right now.
144, baby.
What?
144 hertz.
Yeet. Yeah, I ain't got none of this shit. I'm on like, what does this thing get, like 80 hertz?
90 hertz.
90 hertz.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no. It's which one are you on right now?
The Rift S. I should know this.
90 hertz ish. Original Oculus Rifts had like 80, 85 hertz, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Then
Yeah, it's not very much of a difference. I can't really tell while I'm in game because, you know, you're not looking at a 2D screen. It's just right there in your face. Now, when you got some bad frame rate, you can really tell because it's everywhere. You just see it. It's just, I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't avoid it. It's just right there in your face. But as long as it's not too bad, it's just, you know, you don't hardly really even notice it. I imagine this stream is probably lagging a little bit, but I can't really tell from in here. What? That's cool. You can snap your knuckles? Yeah, that's cool. The Index controllers, man. He flipped the camera off. Yeah. Yeah. He spawned a dubstep gun in here. So as you can tell, this video is...
No. Huh? I said, oh no, not another one of these.
This video's just mostly, we're just going to be talking about some dumb game stuff because I was supposed to make a video on War Dust this week, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. Or, well, it's kind of my fault because I was supposed to organize it and I did a bad job of organizing it. I kind of dicked around and did some other crap, other stuff I was working on. I'm trying to find the dubstep gun here and I just don't see it. Ah. Beauty of VR. You can just make anything, drop it in here.
Need
You're getting out of the camera. Oh, there we go.
Beauty of massive play space.
Right. Alright. I'm just gonna put that down. It should drop right there on the table.
Just off tangent, what's your standard play space size that you have set?
I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide and probably 10 feet. But I stand on a pad, so it's not much of a problem for me. As long as my feet are on this pad, I'm not going to hit anything.
Right. I need I've just got some other stuff around my room that I need to move. That I need to work on, and then I need to move it.
Just get a pad. That's what I tell
have a
people. Just
pad.
get. Oh, okay.
I have like those foam pads for like shops, like machine shops.
Oh, you get something
I don't
and
have the
kind of
rub- I
etch a
don't have
mark
the
into
rubber
it so you
ones.
know which one's forward, which way is forward. I've got a little ridge on the side of mine. I can tell which way I'm looking by feeling it with my feet.
I'm able to just look up and then tilt my nose to like the left or right, and I can peer out the nose hole and I can tell which direction I'm facing.
I can just barely do that in the Rift S. But thankfully, I passed through. I just double-click the home button and I can see everything with my eyes, or through the headset's eyes,
Like,
which
I
I
can-
really enjoy.
I can do that with my headset too, but it's just way faster and easier to just do the nose trick.
Yeah, I
Or
would
just-
do it now
or-
and check my
or
stream
use my
status,
foot.
but
Yeah, or use my foot to feel where my cord's at, and which direction it's tending to go, and then I can just be like, oh, I'm facing this direction. I need to turn
zone
this
cables.
way.
Hopefully soon they come out with that 5G net and they start releasing these new what do you call
Barry,
them,
how-
augmented reality headsets, where it's kind of like the Quest, but it doesn't have an internal processor. The internet sends that 5G network to the headset. It'll be just as small as a Ready Player One headset,
Like,
without a
you literally throw your
processor in
phone
it, and the
throw
internet
your
just
phone-
streams to it, huh? No, you don't put your phone in it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of the same thing, I guess, but it's without a phone. It's got its own screen in it, and you put it on, and the internet streams everything that you're doing and seeing back and forth to it. The power of 5G network is going to change stuff here real soon, and I guess here in the next few years we're going to be seeing these new crazy headsets coming out. You put it on, you got some like augmented reality going on. Instead of using the GPS on your phone, you just see where to go. It just highlights the road for you. It's pretty amazing. And I don't know what that's going to do for gaming. But I mean, I can imagine like laser tag on a larger scale, like out in a field or something.
Actually having like a mini map,
Yeah, or something. Outside in big areas.
like an IRL, real life, real time mini map just in the corner of your peripherals.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like it's augmented reality, so it mixes in like say there's cover or buildings and stuff that aren't really there. It puts them there in the augmented reality world that you and all the people you're playing with can also see and shoot each other, in the middle of the. I think it'd be cool. But it's still a few years off. It's gonna take them a little while. Apple and everybody's got these different patents on these glasses, but we haven't really seen much except for the HoloLens 1 and 2, and the 2 only became because of a government contract. So, Microsoft's pretty good about getting those, and then giving
There's
us
also- don't
awesome
forget,
stuff afterwards.
Don't forget about Google Glass.
Oh, you mean the little tiny, where it's got the little round, the little square right here on one of your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a joke. That shit sucks.
But it was the first.
Yeah,
the first.
it was the first. Well, yeah, kind of.
Well, one of the first.
One of my friends, King Siren, he has one of these.
It's literally
or something. It's pretty cool.
It's just a tiny little mini projector that just projects onto your whatever glasses you're wearing.
Yes. So, they're going to be probably using some kind of technology like that's severely improved. I've seen some of the schematics and the patents and stuff. I just, I'm not really sure. I can't really say because I don't
They've
really
been-
know.
They've been working on similar ideas for like military applications, but like the most used, like there's in the military, the thing that's similar that is used probably the most is if you're familiar with an Apache longbow. The pilot's in there, the gunner. How he aims, he doesn't aim with a joystick. He aims with his eyes.
Oh, really?
The gun points. Yeah, he looks at something.
When did
and
they come
it's
up with
dead.
that? Why don't we have that in video games? What is this? Come on with the eye tracking, Oculus. You're a little bit short. You're getting a little late there. They got some eye tracking and some of them other really expensive headsets.
But yeah, they can literally they have their trigger is still on the joystick, but they
Talking
literally-
about an
they-
Apache
like-
helicopter, right?
Yes, Apache longbow helicopter,
That's crazy.
attack helicopter. Yeah, they literally can just go. There he is, bang, 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 dead.
That's nice. I did not know that. So, maybe one day, when everybody has eye tracking, we can get some cool stuff like that. 'Cause I'd love to fly around on my helicopter in Wardust and have a little bit better accuracy. I was sure hoping to do the Wardust video today, but, you know, and I'm going to be showing all the shortcuts, all the ways to get around the map via the parachute, and the best vantage points and stuff like that. It's going to be a really great video. I'm going to have King Roly, just in case some of you don't know, he's probably the best at parachuting in that game. He can get anywhere in that game from anywhere, like that. He's good. So he will be showing y'all around and where to go and all that good stuff. And the next one, whenever that gets here. You having problems?
There we
Oh.
I'd put it under the table and it'd teleport back, and I'd put it under the table and it'd teleport back. It's fine now. We're good.
Oh! That was the wrong button. Hi everyone. I don't know what that was. That was the wrong button.
Hopefully nobody got seizures.
Right. What he said. Yes.
Don't forget that seizure warning.
Put it up there in text. Seizure warning. Look out.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, well, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about. I think, you know, I'm hoping that, I hope Medal of Honor has melee. That's another important thing. I hate having to come around the corner.
Melee?
Yeah, I want to pull out a knife or something and stab them. That's one thing, but like, say you don't have enough time to do that, and you just pop them with your elbow real quick. You know, you pop them with the butt of the gun, and let's say it disorients them or makes them kind of slow there for a second. And I think that would be really useful. So, you know, devs, put that stuff into your games, bro. We need that melee, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Need that stuff. And you see my hands going up and down. I'm floating an invisible menu here, just searching for nonsense.
We need
I don't
to
know.
be able to hit things.
Yes, very much so. Now, I'm pretty sure that Boneworks, that's something I need to talk about with Boneworks. Boneworks.
Can you hear me that ghost?
It's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if it's pick upable. Oh, here you go. So, Boneworks is supposed to be coming out at the last quarter of this year, 2019. So, hopefully, we'll be seeing it sometime here this December.
Which it brings me to we were talking about melee.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've seen out of all the trailers and little tidbits I've seen, that game has some pretty amazing melee.
Yeah, I've seen the little things that kind of jump out at you, and the guy's like, BAM! I'm like, oh, snap.
Stab, slice, punch. It's even gotten to the point they programmed in where if one's jumping at you, say it's jumping at you like this, you can grab it with both hands and literally just headbutt it to
Oh,
death.
that's satisfying.
Like,
Yeah, I think I saw that in the video.
Put it against the wall and just
Yes.
Dead.
It'd be crazy if it like crunched like a can in between the pressure of the wall and your face.
it actually kind of does.
That's nuts. Just gonna put that back over there. Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of Destiny themed stuff in here. I'm Cade 6 from Destiny, and we got a bunch of Destiny guns. And let me switch to smooth point of view so you can see what I'm seeing. All this nonsense, you see this little bit of code up here makes this thing right here spin and rotate. VR Ops is actually hiding behind the operator's guide logo. Back to third person view. There we go. So some weird stuff going on here. I've actually made up a room for Wardust. A little Wardust case. That was a wallpaper from one of the wars. So when I have Craig and Tiger Tim in here for the interview for Wardust, we're gonna be promoting Chaos. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but if you play War Dust, go join the Chaos Discord because they know what's up. They host these, they're not really game nights, they're like challenges or stuff where you gotta do certain things in the game. Like, let's say you gotta jump a four-wheeler like over a helicopter and kill somebody or something. I don't know, it's just different challenges that they have throughout the week that you can do that makes the game a little bit more fun. And they also have World Wars, where it's usually USA versus whoever, but now it's Chaos versus the world or whatever, where it's usually the Chaos members versus regular players. It's been some pretty intense stuff going on with them. So if you play War Dust, head on down to the Chaos Discord and join up. It's plenty of fun. This guy, he didn't like this. He didn't like War Dust at all.
Nah.
But what's your reasons for that?
It does not. So yes, I have a very nice headset. Yes, it is a very expensive headset. Does not work very well with War Dust. Believe it or not, the controls just no bueno.
Oh yes, he was having trouble with rotating. No, I don't think they've released an update
Not just
for the War Dust to.
Not just rotating, like just all like movement. Period.
Yeah, the game does have some bugs. Don't forget that. War Dust. If you haven't bought it,
nice
it's a really buggy game.
To do this stuff, but yeah, War Dust doesn't like that.
Now, I introduced Critical to Echo Combat the other day. He really enjoyed that.
The controls in that actually work pretty well with these controllers.
Yeah. However, he doesn't have full finger tracking. Maybe Oculus should do that, for the people, because there's so many people who play Oculus games, and for whatever reason you can't go vice versa, and you have to install Revive just to play Oculus games on Steam. It all needs to be in the same place, really. Really does. It needs to be all in the same place with a community that has a messaging system where everybody can communicate. Now, I like Oculus because it's so smooth. It's like the Apple of VR. Like, it's straightforward. The menu comes up, everything's just easy to get to. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Steam's a little bit more complicated,
Apple.
but
Android.
well, I have an Android. I'm on the new S10 Plus Note.
Pixel 3a.
What he said.
I've
Google?
got the Pixel. Yeah, Google Pixel.
So does that come with Stadia?
What?
You know what Stadia is?
No, I do not.
So Google Stadia is like a like Xbox's Project xCloud, where you can stream to whatever devices you want and play it on. Let's say if you want to play any game, you can play on your computer, or Xbox, you could play it on your phone or on your tablet, and it streams from their service. You don't need like a super badass computer to play games anymore.
I haven't checked. I have not checked.
I don't think it's completely up and running yet. Google's even getting their own gaming studio for Stadia.
Which wouldn't surprise me, because history has thus dictated that Google likes to be like, hey, this thing sucks. You know what? Wipe the table. Screw all of you. We're going to make something better to force you guys to actually try.
Maybe.
Exhibit A, Gmail.
Right? Yeah, I use Gmail. I think probably everybody on the planet uses Gmail. If they don't, they use like Yahoo. or something that's like, I don't know, some weird stuff. Yeah. Yeah, if you're on Yahoo or MSN, you're probably over 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely honest. And they used to be terrible until Gmail came out, and then they started whipping their butts into gear.
Yeah, so if you're still on MSN or Yahoo or whatever, and you don't have all your crap tied down to that email, switch to Google. You'll like it more. A little bit more straightforward, simple, and organized,
it actually
and clean,
works.
and nice. Yeah, it works. I don't have any experiences with my email not working because I've always used Gmail.
I've had to use...
Well, I actually had a Yahoo a long time ago. Back when
I
MySpace
had-
was around. I'm sure some of the people watching this probably don't even know what MySpace is.
Oh God. I never really used I know what MySpace is, but I never really used it because I knew it was bad.
Yeah, well, no, MySpace was actually kind of cool. It had a lot. You could theme up your profile and stuff. It was kind of cool back then. Facebook is different, and I like Facebook. Facebook's pretty great. It's definitely better than MySpace was. But when Facebook started, it was for being in contact with your friends and family and stuff. It wasn't for what people are using for today.
Actually, when it started, it was actually supposed to be a bulletin board system for a college.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Original box standard Facebook was a college bulletin board, messaging board.
That's ridiculous.
And now look at it now.
Some good stuff.
And,
Let's see how many seconds we
some
have
not
on
so
the
good.
stream. Oh, you know what? OBS doesn't tell me anything. It just says stop recording. I don't know what the hell. Yeah. So I'm sure we have some more stuff to talk about. We're just gonna sit here and wave our arms until we can figure out what it is. If you're still watching, I don't know what to tell you. We're idiots. We're just doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the camera follows my face. There's bubble was in my face, man. It was weird. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Oh, how about them Pavlov zombies, though, man?
I just actually just last night, or actually it was this morning because it was after midnight. I got somebody into he didn't know Pavlov zombies existed.
Wow. Yeah, so I keep hearing that. I scroll up and down the Oculus page. Are you on Facebook?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a Facebook. I don't really,
use it. Well, on the Oculus Virtual Reality and Oculus Facebook pages, I see people all the time. What is Pavlov? You know, this, that, and the other. They don't never even heard of zombies being in there, and they're like, what? Zombies? No way! How did that get in here? Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna VR know what Pavlov? Pavlov isn't my favorite shooter. I mean, yes, they've done a lot of work to it. The guns look a whole lot nicer. Everything's a little bit smoothed out. It has the best community of people who are making all kinds of content and games and stuff that you can play on, from TTT to Prop Hunt to Zombies to whatever that, just naming off some game types there that people recognize. The gun game's alright and stuff like that, but the guns, when I'm looking down the sights and I pull the trigger, they just didn't quite go where I tell it to, versus Contractors, the bullet goes right where I tell it to, and I can adjust my scopes and stuff a little bit more better.
A little bit more better?
Yeah. And more better.
Think, when you think Pavlov, think Gary's Mod VR.
Yeah. Or it's the arcade shooter. I think that's why more people play it, is because they probably don't. It's not a hardcore game. People don't.
It's not Onward.
Yeah, I don't think they're expecting to. They die or whatever, they go back in. Me, I'm getting Contractors. If it moves, it's dead. You better believe it. You come in there with that G36C, just tearing stuff up. Every time I go in there. It takes a bit of practice. But it is not the most fleshed out game, but it is the smoothest game. It's really smooth and it looks great. And some of you probably don't know, but there are zombies. You just when you spawn into Contractors, you just walk through the little door over to the right, and you'll see some little buildings over next to you. Some little blue. There'll be some blue wood there and like a little door. And on the table, there'll be a button there, and you press that button. And you better believe them zombies are going to be coming after you. It'll take them a minute to come out, but they're doing it. You can't pick that gun up.
No.
No, it doesn't pick up. I locked it because it didn't want to set back down on the table properly. It just doesn't want to do it. But there's more guns under the table. I can give you a gun. I got some guns. Let's see what kind of guns I got. Oh, you know what? I still only have the FAMAS and this M4 or whatever. But it shoots. Let's see if it equips to my...
Destiny,
I'm in physical mode.
Destiny 2. One of my favorite hand cannons.
Oh, really? Yeah, I like that one too.
Helping your low-level friends out. Walks in. Hey, look, a group of enemies. Dead.
Blows them all away. Yeah, they didn't get no XP for that. Fucking XP thief.
Actually, if you're in a party with each other.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does share. Yeah, I only play Destiny on Sundays. Like I play 2D games on Sundays, and all the rest of the days I don't. I play VR. That's it. Yeah. VR every day, just like the slogan down there on the table. It says VR every day. It might be a little bit too bright to read. Yeah. What you doing over there?
I'm trying to double hand this gun, but it does not like it when I try to grip it with both hands.
Oh no, VR's not. I mean, Neo's VR isn't there yet. It's getting there. I mean, built this whole room right here. Everything that you're seeing right here was made from inside of Neo's VR. You know, other than the stuff where I photoshopped some of these game cases and stuff. But I mean, it is a 3D model. Turn it around. Of course, the back of it's kind of backwards. The UV wrap isn't perfect. Let me just check my phone real quick. Buzzing was.
Yeah, it does not want to fire.
Oh, it's because you're out of ammo. So we do have a weapon
showing
system
me.
in this game. What?
I said it's showing me I have ammo, but I'm guessing it's a lie.
Probably. I don't know. I didn't build that gun. Somebody else built that gun. Here's some more ammo. Just take the clip. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah. I'll just take the whole gun. I'll pull a Borderlands and I'll just take the whole gun. Or not.
There. Gun, new clip. Yeah, Neos is pretty freaking awesome. As far as like Halo stuff, let's see. Where's my energy sword? I know I got an energy sword here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, I gotta get out of physical mode.
That's Arbiter. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that is the. Wait, no. Okay, it's an Arbiter blade, but I don't know if it's.
Well, I
Okay,
added the
so blue,
neon
it's not
texture
gold,
to it.
So it
So
is,
I added this glow to it, but this is the Arbiter's, this sword actually has a name, I just can't remember what it's called.
It starts with a Z. I know that.
It does?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Oh
pretty sure it
shit.
starts with a Z.
I have no idea what just happened to the video. Mirror to display. Is it still mirroring? Okay. Yeah, I broke it, my bad. I accidentally deleted the camera. Whoa! Okay. Some weird stuff's happening here. So this video will be posted as a stream instead of a video. Of course, it'll go on YouTube as a regular video, but, you know, whatever. Well, I'm just about out of stuff to talk about for this episode. I just needed to put out something because, you know, I gotta have a little bit of consistency with my videos. So, thanks for watching and tune in for the next episode, War Dust, not the Operator's Guide, VR Ops stuff that I said backwards. Yeah. Tune in next time and stuff. You want to say anything critical?
I mean, I can mention what else is coming up.
Let's hear it.
Look out for Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Oh. Yeah, but that's Pavlov.
Yeah, it's Pavlov.
So that's TTT mode in Pavlov, just in case some of you don't know. And you want to explain the rules to that? We're gonna be doing a video on it pretty soon, also.
So essentially, for those of you who've never played Gary's mod before, TTT is a game mode that a community came up with. That you start with, let's just say there's 8 people playing in the match. If there's 8 people, there's one person spawns as a detective who you know is a good guy. He's a guaranteed good guy. And then 2 people are traitors. They are the bad guys. Nobody except for the 2 traitors know who the traitors are. Everybody else are innocent. They're just box standard innocent.
Just waiting to
So
die.
the traitors have to try to kill all of the innocents and the detective, but then the detective and all of the innocents have to try to figure out which one of them are the traitors and then take them out.
We also tried prop hunt, which was awesome. Hella beans fun. You just
baby Karen.
Yeah, you get turned into a cone, or you walk up to the prop, and then you become the prop. Like you press a button, and it turns you into the cone, or turns you into a ladder, or a can of soda, or whatever, and then you go hide. And the person has to find you. And let's say if they shoot something that's not you, they lose health. If they shoot you, you obviously lose health and die and stuff. Well, you want to end this with a dubstep gun? We can just dubstep our way out. Whoa! Falling over. I love this gun.